Hey everybody, Marcus Curtis here, author of Dog Breeding Secrets, founder and owner of Old World Molasses, Old World Mastinos, and just wanted to talk with you guys today about dogs, puppies, and health guarantees. The reason why I want to cover this topic is because I don't really see a whole lot of this out there. And I think it's an important one just to kind of enlighten you on dogs, what to look for when you're looking around for puppies and stuff. This certainly isn't one of those shameless plugs for me, not by a long stretch. But I did think it was important that if you're a dog breeder or if you're a fancier or somebody considering buying a puppy, it doesn't matter what breed it is, from Labrador Retrievers to Great Danes to Pugs or American Molasses. But whatever it is, what's really important is that you understand what you're getting. So when you're looking around, it's really important that you not only do your homework, do a lot of research either by reading books, going online, meeting breeders, going to dog shows, dog parks. Educate yourself. It's very, very important on the breed in the first place, because you may be falling in love with looks, but the design of that actual breed may not be right for you. So that's really important. But that being said, let's get into the nitty-gritty of health and all that stuff. So when it comes to purchasing a puppy, it's important to understand that if you're sold a puppy, because you buy the puppy, that's now a family member of yours. So you're responsible for it. So that means whether it's healthy and lives to be 20 years old or unhealthy and dies by 2 years old, that's your family member, that's your responsibility. And although that sounds brutally harsh, that's the reality. And it's also important because of that to understand and talk with a breeder and say, hey, is there any health guarantees? There's a lot of breeders out there that do not give health guarantees. And it doesn't mean they're bad, doesn't mean they're good, that's just their policy. It could be a one-time breeding that they never plan on doing again, so they really can't guarantee you another puppy if something goes wrong, because this is just not something they do. On the other hand, it could be a breeder that's all they do. They don't have another career or another job. Their job and career is dog breeding on a mass scale. And whether that's good or bad, I'm not judging that. But what I am saying is that they may be in a position where they offer a health guarantee. So they may tell you, we guarantee the puppy for 6 months or 1 year, or we don't. Those are important because you, as the person, the potential buyer and owner of this puppy, you need to be informed of, does this breeder do that? Is that important to you? You may not care. You may be importing them from, say, Hungary. They give no guarantee and you're okay with that. But it's important to be informed and to be educated on what your possibilities are as far as guarantees. The other thing is if they do give a guarantee, what is that guarantee? Now they may say, hey, we guarantee your puppy, but there's nothing in writing, but there's nothing that it covers. That's important too. So if it means something to you, then what you would want to do is get a health guarantee, and you'd want to have it in writing, have it spell out what is guaranteed. And then it would have to have wet signatures by both parties. Of course, you want to consult an attorney, of course. But this is something that you definitely have to have, because for there to be any kind of a health warranty or guarantee, one, they'd have to provide them. Two, it'd have to be in writing and spell out specifically what it is, the timelines, etc. And if it's important to you, then you have that. I always say that if a breeder has been around for a long time and they continually produce dogs, whatever the breed is, whether it's be 1 breeding a year or 20 breedings a year, whatever it is. But if they've been doing this a long time, they have a reputation, and they do have a written guarantee that spells everything out, myself, I would feel really comfortable with that. Now, I am a breeder, I've been doing this for a while. Although I don't live off the dogs, it's still an investment. I definitely would like to see a guarantee, but all the dogs I've bought have not necessarily had them. But I wanted to share this information with you because I thought it was an important topic that I don't hear too much about. And it's not one of those videos where it's a whistleblowing type thing. It's not at all. Because a breeder has the right to give you a guarantee or not. Doesn't mean anything about their dogs. The dogs could be super high performing, super healthy, health tested, whatever you want to call it. It could be the best there is, but no guarantee. They could also be super unhealthy with a health guarantee, and they could be a one-time breeder where it just happens to be the 2 dogs bred and they have puppies that you love, and they can't guarantee anything just because they don't know enough about the breed or whatever. So there's a lot of things that go into dog breeding. Not every dog breeder is the same. Not every dog breeder's reasoning behind what they do is the same. No 2 minds are alike. No 2 breeders are alike. But what I do know is you as a person, if you're a consumer looking to buy a puppy, these are some questions you might want to ask yourself. You might want to find out why they did the breeding, all those types of things, so that you're well informed of what's going on. Because if you buy a puppy and there's no health guarantee and there's nothing in writing, and that dog drops dead of who knows, there's no guarantee. There is none. And you need to understand that. On the flip side, if somebody guarantees you something but there's nothing in writing, that does nothing for you either. And if you don't care, then none of it matters. So it's just one of those things, food for thought. I want to drop a couple of gold nuggets on you guys and just kind of open and broaden your horizons to what's going on. If you're a dog breeder out there and you do provide health guarantees, you've been doing this for a long time, hey, my hat's off to you, because it's not an easy thing. There's a lot of time, it's very demanding, a lot of love and passion goes into it. So props to you guys. If you're a one-time breeder or somebody who's thinking about dog breeding, these are questions you need to ask yourself, because if somebody comes to you and is expecting a healthy dog, healthy puppies, and wants them to be guaranteed, can you guarantee them? Do you feel confident enough about your breeding program and what you're doing to where you can give that? Can you honor it? Those are really good questions. So anyways, without this being too long, hopefully you enjoyed this video. You can follow me on Instagram at Old World Molasses, American Molasses, Old World Mastinos, and Victorian Depot. You can check out our website at www.oldworldmolasses.com or www.oldworldmastinos.com. And if you're looking to buy or sell real estate, of course, victoriandepot.com. So anyways, I'm wishing you all health, wealth, and happiness. And until the next one, have a great day.